Hi, started doing videos again, as you'll see. This year's been a bit difficult with things going on in my sort of personal life. Some of it good, some of it bad. Early on in the year, my wife and I split up. We've been together 15 years, and obviously we got a 3.5-year-old son. So, emotionally that was very difficult. We get on really well, so there's no animosity. I've shared custody with Charlie, so it could have been a damn sight worse than it was. We obviously now live separately, but very close together, about 2 minutes apart. I've got a nice small apartment, but it's nice, in a very good location in Southsea. It's in part of the old Marine barracks, and got my Marine t-shirt on. So it suits me, very little upkeep. Charlie loves it there. Very soon I won't have a mortgage on it. So yeah, that side of it, perfect, no problem with that. I also retired at the end of July from the services, which is obviously a good thing for me, although I was medically retired due to PTSD. But bottom line is I'm 48, retired, and I'll soon be mortgage free, so I'm very, very lucky. I know that. Some of the things that happened this year, like I say, have been difficult, but I've still come out of it as a very, very lucky man. I have a great relationship with my son. I have a pretty good relationship with his mother, and I really can't ask for much more than that at the moment. So luckily, despite it being quite a difficult time, I've trained the entire time through it, sometimes a bit too much, as I normally do if I'm dealing with something, and it's just how I deal with it. I could have come out of a 15-year relationship and gone on the party scene, even at my age. Would have been a bit embarrassing, but I could have done. But it's just not my thing. At the forefront of my mind is setting a good example to my son of how to be a good man, which is why I treat his mother well, and various other things. He's got to see that, because I want him to become that. I am far from perfect, but I'm trying really, really hard. So yeah, I've trained really hard throughout. Obviously I haven't done any videos. I now train at 3 different gyms. I train at Lee Fitness over in Lee Park in Havant, owned by a good friend of mine, Gary Jones. Guy I used to work with, guy I look up to and get on really well with. Luger's, owned again by friends that I've known for a long time, and it's literally like a 3-minute walk from my place. And I also train at David Lloyd over, it's a bit further out the city for me, but it's a great facility. I have the luxury of training during the day, so I'm not there when all the knobs are there in the evening, and I love it there. I take my son there for lunch. Soon I'll be taking him swimming there. He'll be doing some of the fitness classes there, so I'm pretty well served really for my fitness and other needs with those 3 facilities. So yeah, I've trained throughout. I'm strong at the moment. Today I did bench. Started off 100k for 15 reps, which is something I've been trying to do for a long time. I did it for the first time last week, did it again today. Didn't film it, unfortunately. I then did a set of 13 and then a set of 10, which I filmed, and a set of 9 with a rest pause with 3 more, which takes me to 50. So I did 50 reps in 4 sets with 100k. I then banged the weight up to 120, put the slingshot on, did 2 sets of 7. I wanted to do 20 reps with the slingshot, so that's 14. I then banged it up again, 130k, 2 sets of 3. I then did some bent over rows. I love rowing after benching. I think what you do to your front, you're doing to your back. Makes sense to me, keeps your shoulders healthy. And so I did fairly high reps to start with, 60k 20, 70k 20, 80k, which is just under bodyweight 20. Then banged it up to 100k, set of 12, 2 sets of 10, set of 8 for 100 reps, 100 work reps. I then just, I think I filmed maybe the 100k, or I think I filmed the 80k and the 100k. I'll have a look in a minute, but you'll see. And then I did some dips, just did body weight, 2 sets of 20, set of 10 for 50, and called it a day. You know, quite a lot of work, quite a long session. I had a shake. I'm just pulled up at my place, just going to have some eggs, and then I'll go and pick my son up. Got my son, he's at nursery, so I'll pick him up from nursery at 4. Then I got him for the rest of the evening. He'll sleep here with me, and his mum will pick him up in the morning. So yeah, so back training, back doing videos. I've met a wonderful girl called Janine, who's very, very fit, a good runner, wants to get more into the weight training side of it. She's got a goal for next year for her birthday, you know, to be super fit. Very, very achievable for her. She's already lean, got a strong fitness and athletic pedigree. So I will do a video series with her. I think it's, I'm a big advocate for weights for women. I think too much cardio does women no favours, certainly as they get older. So you need some cardio for your heart and lungs, but too much just makes you look stringy and drawn and old, I think. And I think weight training is for women is so important. I think it gives them good posture. I think it improves their bone density, their insulin sensitivity, all sorts of really good shit that you know, women really would benefit from. So I'll be doing that video series with Janine. One thing we're probably going to do later on in the year is the Tough Mudder, something we can do together. So I'll be getting my fat ass running again, and if you look at the videos of the Tough Mudder, a lot of it's pulling, the upper body stuff, pulling yourself up cargo nets, ropes, you know, that sort of thing. I'm a massive proponent of pulling anyway. I tend to do 3-to-1 pulling to pushing, because I think that keeps your shoulders healthier than anything else. I also think it's where your real strength is, your legs and pulling. So we'll be doing a lot of pulling with Janine. So you'll see her arms, like they'll be incredible. You know, her back will be incredible. Her legs will be incredible because we'll work the legs hard. Plus she'll be running. So, you know, she's going to be super fit. So really excited about that. I think that's going to be informative for a lot of people. It's a very real world thing. You know, she's a mum of 4. She's a businesswoman. She's running around all the time, taking the kids to various clubs. You know, time is short. So it'll be making the most of that time, smashing it out. Sensible training, because, you know, I won't give her age away, but she's younger than me. But, you know, recovery is important. Something I'm learning, because the last couple of weeks where I've been training so hard, I'm systemically fatigued. I'm knackered. So I need to up my game on the recovery front. I will concentrate on recovery with her as well, because she doesn't want to be exhausted when she's got 4 kids, you know, and a demanding professional job. So yeah, I think it'll be learning for me. I think it'll be learning for her, and I think it'll be learning for people that watch my videos. So yeah, stay tuned. That'll be coming probably in the new year. I'll be doing videos up until then as just me, so that might be boring, but you'll see me smashing the weights. So yeah, if you're interested, then subscribe, like, watch, comment, do what you want. But it's good to be back.